Evening, everybody, and welcome to the last Bitter Tuesday of the season. So this is it till January. I'm Stan Swiniarski. I run the round, and tonight I decided to see what this was all about. So I'm actually going to play in it tonight for the first time. And just quickly, I'll tell you the names of the folks. They'll tell you more about themselves as we go forward. But to my left is Jake Ohlbaum. This is Allie Brill. And Allie's accompanist,
Lauren.
Lauren, what's your last name? Murphy. I'm sorry, Lauren Murphy. Hanna Christianson? Yeah. She brought an audience, okay. And Cooper Kaminsky. He brought an audience. All right, so we're going to start with Cooper. We're going to go around 4 times, and I hope you have fun.
How you guys doing tonight? Good? So this song is called Sweetest Confection, and it's for someone really special. I went through the day without caffeine to keep me up. It was you that filled my glass, my tired mind, my thoughtless mud. All I need now is a man who I know could hold my hand. I hope that he'll understand I will love him. La 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 la. You are my sweetest confection. I feel your big hands and your legs on my legs, something in between. I want this love to last, though in my linen sheets you're just a dream. All I want now is a man who I know will hold my hand. I hope that he'll understand I will love him. La 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 la. You are my sweetest confection. Someday I'll find you in a box of sweets the world brings to me. And I'll pick you out from the perfect crowd of devotees. All I want now is a man who I know will hold my hand. I hope that he'll understand I will love him. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Sweetest confection. La 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 la. You are my sweetest confection. Sweetest confection, I know. Sweetest confection.
All right. Hanna, you ready for this? Should we rock it?
This is the
We're
one?
gonna rock it.
All right.
This song that I'm going to start with was recorded by country artist Matt Kennon on his album 77. It was his second album. And I played keys for him for a while, and then I wasn't playing keys for him, but I played this song for him, and he decided to put it on his record, so I was thrilled about that. It rocks. He's a southern rocker, so we're going to we tried to figure out how to kind of do that here. We're going to try awfully hard, though, so I hope you like it. All right. Walking down the last dirt road. Thanks. Well, that was fun.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jake Ohlbaum. Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, that guy. Yeah, it's my first semester. It's the first Berklee thing I'm playing, so I'm excited. Thanks for coming. Why are you laughing at me? This first song is called Stammering Hammer. To break your heart, and it's something else that's slowly tearing us apart. I'm always looking for you out that door, and close to 3 weeks I didn't want you anymore. So now it's my own heart that I have to speak for, because I am a stammering hammer. Stammering hammer, I'll be a stammering hammer forevermore.
world, I feel it too. But I just don't think I feel it just as much as you. So give me paint on the wall if that's what I'll feel. Give me silence all day if that's what's real. Even give me right back my own heart of steel. Because I am a stammering hammer. I am a stammering hammer. I'll be a stammering hammer forevermore. And if you still feel like sticking around, I guess that choice is always up to you. But one of these days, when our love is erased, it really doesn't matter, 'cause one of us is torn and tattered. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I won't just be a stammering hammer. I'm a stammering hammer. I'll be a stammering hammer. But I won't just be a stammering hammer. Oh, stammering hammer. Oh, I'll be a stammering hammer anymore. Thank you.
Well, that's going to be hard to follow. Hey, I'm Allie. I'm going to take it down a notch with my first song, Beautiful Voice. I'm a first semester student at Berklee, planning to major in songwriting. And this is a song about another dumb boy, so hope you like it. I don't wanna spend another night alone, waiting through the static on this telephone, listening to you break up till your voice is gone, and there's nothing to do but wonder if your way shouldn't be right now, running round like you're the king of this big old town, trying to take another dumb girl down, make her think she loves you. And why did I ever believe and listen to you serenade me? I'm gonna give myself the courage to sing without you standing next to me. No matter how perfect our harmony, I'm not gonna sing along, 'cause it's my choice to leave your beautiful voice forever. So don't sing me another song. You were a little too much for me at 17, standing there promising me everything. It sounded so good and made it easy to dream about where this could go. But measure by measure it started to fade, and I found out just a little too late what it's like to be played and played by the star of the show. And why did I ever believe and listen to you serenade me? I'm gonna give myself the courage to sing without you standing next to me. No matter how perfect our harmony, I'm not gonna sing along, 'cause it's without you standing next to me. No matter how perfect our harmony, I'm not gonna sing along, 'cause it's my choice to leave your beautiful voice forever, forever. So don't sing me another song ever. Thank you.
All right. Hi, everybody. My name is Hanna Christianson. Yeah, it is. And this next song I wrote, or this first song, I guess, this is the first song you're hearing. Usually I play this song kind of towards the end of my set, but it's kind of upbeat and happy, so I thought you guys might like it. It's called Sitting by the Sea, and I wrote it while I was in Greece, overlooking the Mediterranean Sea, and the mountains of Sparta were in the background. And it was just a very inspiring place. And yeah, so at the end, there's a part that you guys might want to sing on if you feel like it. I'll let you know what it is, don't worry. Okay, here we go, Sitting by the Sea. I'm sitting by the sea, love is all around me. My world is feeling good. Oh, I'm sitting by the sea, got that love inside me. If only I always could. But how am I to know? How am I to know where to go? And who am I to say what the proper way is to fly? Now I'm sitting in the clouds, looking all around me. I'm flying through the air. Oh, I'm sitting in the clouds. Got that love inside me. I gotta bring it out for all to share. Oh, but how am I to know? How am I to know where to go? And who am I to say what the proper way is to fly? I know that love is here. It's in the air. It's in the ground. It's all I know. That love is here. It's in the air. It's in the ground. It's all around. Now I'm sitting in the mountains, looking all around me. I can see from miles. Oh, I'm sitting in the mountains. Got that love inside me. And I know I always will. Oh, la di da di da, la di da di da. You guys think you got it? It's la di da di da, la di da di da, la di da di da. Sounds good. Okay, a little louder. La di da di da, la di da di da. You can clap too if you want. La di da di da, la di da di da. Ooh, la di da di da, la di da di da. One more time. La di da di da, la di da di da. I know that love It's in the ground. It's all around. You guys are good. Thank you.
That was wonderful. So this next song, to change it up a little bit, it's about a daydream that I had. It's called Dire Wolf. And it's free on my SoundCloud if you want to download it. It's soundcloud.com/Cooper Kaminsky Music. It goes like this. Disembodied organists are playing out a dirge. They have to let their jolly sounds be heard. They lost their necks below their heads. You've got to thank the Lord. At least they have a mouth to sing the words. We'll drift into the meadow. We'll sing a different tune. I don't know why they're calling for you. And in the forest of sorrows, you'll hear a lonely yell. The dire wolf is crying out, yeah, at the gates of hell. The autumn leaves had turned to ice like nicely frosted pearls below the sea of shanty song of yore. The underworld is in a forest far beyond the shore. You have the rite of passage to explore. We'll drift into the meadow, we'll sing a different tune. I don't know why they're calling for you. And in the forest of sorrows, you'll hear a lonely yell. The dire wolf is crying out, yeah, at the gates. Oh, we'll drift into the meadow, we'll sing a different tune. I don't know why they're calling for you. And in the forest of sorrows, you'll hear a lonely yell. The dire wolf is crying out, yeah, at the gates of hell. Well, I understand what I needed to do. I needed my grace and I needed my proof. And if mercy be me, let me fly through the roof like a ghost. Well, I understand what I needed to do. I needed my grace and I needed my proof. And if mercy be me, let me fly through the roof like a ghost. Well, I understand what I needed to do. I needed my grace and I needed my proof. And if mercy be me, let me fly through the roof like a ghost. We'll drift into the meadow, we'll sing a different tune. I don't know why they're calling for you. And in the forest of sorrows, you'll hear a lonely yell. The dire wolf is crying out, yeah, at the gates of the meadow, we'll sing a different tune. I don't know why they're calling for you. And in the forest of sorrows, you'll hear a lonely yell. The dire wolf is crying out, yeah, at the gates of hell. Someday I'll make it to heaven, but for now I am regions below. So until I will make it to heaven, let my friend the wolf shield me from snow. Thank you.
Wow. That was cool. All right. How's everybody doing? All right? Good. How do I follow that? Well, as you can tell, I'm kind of a country writer. I lived in Nashville for a while. I wrote in Nashville. So it's always interesting to come into this round because it's such a variety of people. But then Allie said she was country, so I was like, phew. Okay. So I think I'm going to do. I think I'm going to shock my students and do a breakup song. What do you think? I got one. I'm sorry, don't keel over. I think I'll do that one just because. It's my only one. It's actually not my only one, but anyways. It's good to see you, buddy, man. It's been a long time. I met myself in. I hope you don't mind if I hang around and maybe crash on your couch. Sorry you and your old lady had a fight. Believe me, man, she was wrong and you were right to let her walk out. You don't need her anyhow. You're not alone, I'm on your side. You're here with your old friend. Pride. Stick with me and I'll be sure you keep your cool, so you don't go crawling back just like a fool down on your knees, begging, baby, please. You can do what you want now that you're on your own. It's like old times again now that she's gone. Yeah, it's just you and me, drinking beer and watching TV. You're not alone, I'm on your side. You're here with your old friend. Don't tell her that you're sorry or that you want her back. Can't live without her. You're stronger than that. Better off to keep it all inside. Trust in your old friend. Pride. Thank you.
Okay, so this next song is called "The Artist," and I wrote it because in one of my classes we have to write this thing called an artist statement, and
I teach that course.
and I didn't. Everybody knows what class I'm talking about. And I looked at some my teacher, who really is great. He was like, write an artist statement, and that was basically what he said. So I looked up examples of some of them, and it just sounded like the most arrogant thing I've ever heard in my life. It was like people were like, I sing about trees, and I really appreciate nature, and that's why I play this kind of chord. I was like, how am I supposed to write this without like hating myself? Like, it was really and I started. That was the first time I really started to think seriously about like why I'm a musician and like why we play music and stuff like that. And I think this concert is so cool because songwriters today it's so hard to. a lot of times the point of songwriting for some people is like selling the song. I think it's so cool that we're here to just play. And that's what I decided that I was going to write about, because I didn't know what specifically inspires me. Like, I didn't like what the Prudential building is really inspiring, or like that tree right there or something. You know so I didn't know what specifically I was supposed to write about. So eventually I did write an artist statement, which I don't really like very much, but I like this song a little bit better. So in lieu of, instead of reading you the actual piece of paper that I wrote, I'm going to play you the song. Sometimes when it's cold out, the weather starts to bother me. I think about the words I never said to my mother and my friends and my lovers and the others, and somehow that helps me get to bed. And in Boston, downtown, where I'm currently a resident, the winter seems to laugh a little early at me. So it's funny when I think about the careless summertime. Didn't care about who I wanted to be, and now it's my identity. It's taking hits and taking heart, and it's humble modesty. It's being subject to my art, but the artist never stops. No, he keeps on pushing through. Tell me, what would you do if it were you? So I turn off all the lights and let go of social media. I still see all of the pain people bring to each other, to themselves, and to those who just don't matter. And I write about it, and so I sing. And so I strive for honesty, and I write straight from the heart. I've been playing for so long, I can't recall just where I started. But the artist never stops. No, he keeps on pushing through. Tell me, what would you do if it were you? And I know that soon there's gonna be some loneliness, some poverty and hardships to endure. But I do it 'cause I love it, and I have to say so honestly, on this earth, it's the only thing I'm good for. So in Boston, California, New York or Philadelphia, I'm an artist and there's nothing more I need. Could use some money, maybe lovers, and eventually some accolades, but they're nothing next to art, they can't compete. Whoa, and I strive for honesty, and I write straight from the heart. I've been playing for so long, I can't recall just where I started. But the artist never stops. No, he keeps on pushing through. Tell me, what would you do if it were you? Yeah. What would you do if it were you? But the artist, he just keeps on pushing through. Thank you.
right. That was great. The next song I'm going to do is a little mantra I follow during finals at Berklee, C'est la vie. And I think that Jake's going to help me out on the guitar on this one. And if you want to shake it up, feel free, clap, get into it. It'll be a fun song. So it's called C'est la vie. Looking at the stars tonight, there's a long, long space in time. I'm alone here in my mind, and I don't care. And I don't really need to know how to let my feelings show. I just lay here and let go, and go somewhere. Everywhere I go is where I wanna be. The only thing I know is c'est la vie. People lost in this world. Well, I'm just that kind of girl, and I'll wait for the storm to turn. I'll be okay. But before I jump in to that deep, dark abyss, I'll just smile for a while and say, by the way, everywhere I go is where I wanna be. The only thing I know is c'est la vie. Ooh, 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 c'est la vie. Ooh, 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 c'est la vie. Thank you.
Oh, it's my turn. I forgot. Because you're like right in line, you know? Okay. Thought I had one more song to decide. Man, these are such good songs. I'm so blown away by the talent here. Oh, okay. Let's see. I think I'm gonna play, this one. Okay, so this song I wrote maybe 2 years ago, and I was talking to my friend, and he was having a really hard day, and I was doing the best I could to just help him out, but there was really nothing I could do to help him. It was just one of those things where somebody's just kind of stuck in that mindset, and so I decided that I would just write him a song, and then it kind of ended up helping me too. It's called Come Back. A whole of black holds your soul captive inside the deep dark night part of your heart, so you reside here. But inside you, my dear, there lives a light. Well, can you feel it? Feel it in your bones. Something deeper, something true. Like a tree, yes, a tree, it grows. It knows what to do. And so do you. to be. Forget any memory of doubt. Let your heart figure it out. Well, can you feel it? Feel it in your bones. Something deeper, something true. Like a tree, yes, a tree, it grows. It knows, it knows, it knows, it knows what to do. And so do you. You are worth more than you know. Oh, come back from night. Come back to light. Come back from night. Come back to light.
Oh, that was beautiful. I'm gonna stick with pickin' because I like that. This next song is I was watching a TED Talks a while back, and they're wonderful if you haven't. They're all online. And this guy created these creatures that were made entirely out of water and air and wood, and they can move and be completely sustainable on it by itself. So this is kind of my question, like, if we could communicate with these creatures, what would it be like? Just another bout of semantic satiation. Take a pocket full of words, mend them to your mouth, and make the meaning meaningless, 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 meaningless. The melody is all that's heard. I know, no, I don't know. I wonder how the foot can feel when stolen steel and iron is unearthed and molded still. Well, the tower guards can hear, and the windows, they have eyes. I wish I was a listener in iron. Prophet, prophet, troubadour, sing me the secrets of the forest. Prophet, prophet, find your roar. Show me where your head's been torn. Praise a stone and praise a bark and praise the flakes of metal. The forest will be frozen earth and where the seed is sown, so sit yourself upon the ancient mammal. In brass remains the bones of old, so cold, so sweet, so fair. They will walk upon the land, creatures made of wood and wind. I wish I was a prophet like them. Prophet, prophet, mark my floor. Sing to me the secrets of the forest. Prophet, prophet, find your roar. Show me where your head's been torn. Prophet, guard the door. Sing to me the secrets of the forest. Prophet, find your roar. Show me where your head's been torn. Thank you.
Your stuff is really cool, very different. Cool. Have to think about them. As opposed to my songs, which are country songs, so it's like, they're like right here. But, all right, this one's actually kind of a new one. It's a new, old one. We were feeling a little retro one day, and I came up with, I had a title for a song, and I had all these grand ideas. It's really about when a woman loves a man, and in answer to Percy Sledge's song. I had all these lofty ideas about writing it, and then my co-writer, Tammy, said, hey, how about if we just write it about how good it feels like when a woman loves a man? I'm like, well, or we could do that. So we wrote a nice, simple, happy song, and I hope you like it. You can have all the money that time doesn't buy. Go to sleep in a penthouse that touches the sky. Drink champagne from crystal glasses, but there's nothing finer than when a woman loves a man. You can take jet airplane straight up through the clouds, climb the Eiffel Tower and see Paris all around, take a rocket to the moon, but there's nothing higher than when a woman loves a man. She'll blow your mind with a whisper, knock you over with a smile. You'd burn an ocean to be with her for just one more little while. You could walk the red carpet and party with the stars, be the screaming obsession of a million young hearts. Rub elbows with the president, but there's nothing cooler than when a woman loves a man. She'll blow your mind with a whisper, knock you over with a smile. You'd burn an ocean to be with her for just one more little while. 10,000 jars of honey couldn't be sweeter than I had to play one of those Berklee chords somewhere, right? I mean,
Everybody was thinking it.
I know everybody was like, come on, do it, do it. You know, in Nashville, I used to go in for demos, and of course, I went to Berklee as well as I teach there, and I lived in Nashville and I wrote, but they all knew I went to Berklee, and so we go into the demos studio, you know, and the session players will be looking at the chart. They'll be like, oh, he's got some of them out of town chords in here again. So I always had to throw one in from. I said, look, I went to Berklee, I learned all the chords, and they made me sign a paper at the end that said I will use every single one of them in every song. So, anyways, over to you, Jake.
This song has no Berklee chords in it. I'm sorry.
Not yet. You're only first semester.
That was good. I think Allie and Hanna are gonna help me out on this song. I wrote it about a year ago, I think. But it was before I got into Berklee. It was before I knew I was coming here. But I mean, I had plans to pursue education after high school, so I knew that I was gonna go somewhere, hopefully. I guess back then it was hopefully. And I wrote it. It was really the first time I thought about like leaving home and leaving the girl I was dating at the time. And it was just weird. And I think I didn't really think about anything like sappy or like anything very specific. It's just the feeling when it could be about a parent or it could be about a friend when you just really want time to stop and you just want things to stay the way they are. Anyway, this song is called Stay With You. That was cool. I walked to your house in the pouring down rain. The rain, it felt like graduation, a pleasure drenched in pain. It's been too long since I've seen or touched your face, and in those 20 hours you were gone without a trace. I like that shirt you wear, how it matches your eyes. I love the way the blue looks like the world when you cry. I wanna take your smile with me past the day I die, and see you when I look up at the sky. And I just wanna stay with you. I just wanna hold you while you're holding me too. I don't know who I am without you, and I don't know what to do. I just wanna stay with you. There we go. We drove around in the rain as fast as we could go. How I'll feel just when I'm gone, no one really knows. When I take your hand, I found something divine. The spaces between your fingers were meant for mine. But I just wanna stay with you. I just wanna hold you while you're holding me too. I don't know who I am without you, and I don't know what to do. I just wanna stay with you. I lie awake sometimes thinking about you. Not to say that I don't think about other things too. feels like my whole world is clear. Silence is the only thing I hear. So part of me is comfortable, but scared at the same time. When I think about your fingers, although I don't see mine. They say that when you love something, you have to set it free. And I guess you'll have to do the same for me. But I just wanna stay with you. I just wanna hold you while you're holding me too. I don't know who I am without you, and I don't know what to do. I just wanna stay with you. Oh. But I just wanna stay with you. Oh, I just wanna hold you while you're holding me too. I don't know who I am without you, and I don't know what to do. I just wanna stay with you. I just wanna stay with you. I just wanna stay with you. Thank you.
Sorry, we have to do a little switcheroo. This is the first song that I wrote when I got to Berklee, and it was about me being a little bit too dramatic. You know, songwriter being dramatic, silly, right? But this song is called Baby. I could use another puff of that magic medicine, 'cause it's 7 o'clock and I'm sitting here alone again. I remember last Friday we were hand in hand, but that was a week ago and you're just a fickle man. I wish I could have gotten the things you said in writing, instead of just sitting in this dark room and crying. Baby, why would you do this to me? Make me think that we had a chance in this big old world and crush all of my dreams. You said that you'd catch me, but that be a damn lie too, baby. Why? You've had your fair share of those pretty little girls, and I thought that'd be the one that was gonna change your world. Didn't you notice when you were telling me about your past life and how things used to be? You had me all torn up inside when you talked about the woman that you
All right. So let's see. Oh man, there's so many songs I want to share with you guys. I think I'm gonna pick this one though. This one, I'm from Minnesota, and I wrote this after I was going for a hike in the woods, and the song just kind of poured out of me, and then it developed further and further over the course of that year, and now I play it with my band, and it's really fun. This will be the acoustic version. If you pick up the melody at the end, like the chorus, feel free to sing along or clap or whatever. Feel free to join in. I like to read a lot of books, and I tend to think too much. I want the world to change, but don't know how. I like the sound of ocean waves, the peace that every person craves, the light that lies within a soul, the call. It's hard to know what's right sometimes. I've got to open my mind, 'cause we are energy, we are, we were, we will be. Yes, we are energy, we are, we were, we will be. Whatever we want to see, we define our realities. We as the world, we tend to fight about who's wrong, about who's right, about how we were made and what happens when we die. Oh, it's hard to know what's right sometimes. I've got to open my mind, 'cause we are energy, we are, we were, we will be. 'Cause we are energy, we are, we were, we will be. Whatever we want to see, we define our realities. Oh, 'cause we are atoms, we are cells, we are bodies interpreting our heavens and hells. We are light, we are dark, we choose how to make our mark. Us sisters and brothers, there's a light within us all. We have to do is hear our call and listen, listen, listen.
That should be on Grey's Anatomy, right?
That's awesome.
Or One Tree Hill. I don't know. I think it's coming. It's coming.
Someday. Hopefully soon.
So, I want to make a quick plug. I am selling CDs. If you'd like any, I independently made an EP over the summer. It's called City Bird EP, It's $5. I'll be hanging around here if you'd like one after the show. And this song is, I'm from Colorado, and the weather's crazy there. And it was snowing in the middle of May one day, and it was like a blizzard snowing. And I wrote this song, and it's just kind of my song for home. And it goes like this. Y'all are welcome to join me if you feel comfortable. Where do you go at the end of the day? And where does it snow in the middle of May? And who do you go to know everything is okay? Time may not move slow, but you know it'll stay. And it's time to reflect on the things we've done and the people we've won and we've lost. And it's time to rejoice on the life we have lived and the people whose paths we have crossed. Oh, oh, oh. Climb every mountain and turn every stone. You make something happen, but make it your own. Oh, we are getting older, but we're not fully grown yet. We don't know all the secrets, but look, and the answer is shown. You know, join in. And it's time to reflect on the things we have done and the people we've won and we've lost. Oh, and it's time to rejoice on the life we have lived and the people whose paths we have crossed. And the people whose paths we have crossed. Yeah. Thank you.
Cooper Kaminsky. Well, this is actually our last round, and so this is going to be my last tune. I want to just thank all of you for coming out. I know for some of you it's getting on to be finals week. For Some of you other ones, it's holiday time and it's shopping time, and so it's really great you came out, and I really appreciate all the support we've gotten through the season too for Bitter Tuesday. It's just been a great experience, and it's a chance for folks here, students and faculty and alum. You're in like alum limbo though, right? You're like in the middle there somewhere,
Yeah,
but close.
something in between.
But people from first semester, where virtually nobody knows them in the school, and they get known pretty quickly that way, and people who have left and are starting their careers, and faculty who happen to teach the stuff. But it's and so it's great that we can all get together and just do this on a level playing field and have fun. And again, this song was.
And thank you, Stan, for starting this whole
Well,
thing.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, where else can you go if you're under 21? Unless you have a fake ID, and I know no one has those because they're illegal. But they're illegal, so you probably don't know about them, but I've heard about them. So this song, I had gotten a call from a publisher who had heard this song at one point, and he said, there's a new artist, his name is Lathan Moore. He's working with Nora Wilson, who's a big producer in Nashville, and I'm going to pitch the song, to him if you wouldn't mind. And I said, sure. So he pitched the song, and he said they went in the studio Sunday and they actually recorded the song. So I figured they recorded the demo, because they were shopping him for record labels. Well, and then that was in January, and then the following December, out comes this album by Lathan Moore, and my song's the title cut on the album. It's called Love in Your Life. So I guess it was good. I didn't have to just sit there and wait to see if it would ever get cut. As I just kind of said, oh, they demoed it. That's good. I wonder if he'll get a record deal. Well, he had. He got a record deal on Blue Steel Records, and then they cut the song, and then it was the title cut on the album. It was the second single that they released. So I was like, oh, that's probably the best way that it works. Now, it didn't really chart a lot. It didn't do as well as I would have liked on that part of it, but I was just grateful that someone believed in the song, because this is one I happen to be, particularly proud of. So thanks again, and here we go. When a baby's born and put into her mother's arms for the first time, and a new dad looks at his little girl and says to his wife, she's got your eyes. Yeah, and they both start to cry. When a soldier safely comes back home from the war, steps off the plane and sees his whole family standing there, holding up a sign saying, Daddy, welcome back. Man, how great is that? That's when you know you've got love in your life. It reaches out, grabs your heart, and you hold on tight. Gives you hope and a reason to fight for one more day. That's the way you know you've got love in your life. When a farmer gets sick and can't plow his fields, and all his neighbors pitch in and get on their tractors and work his land, yeah, they lend a helping hand. When a broken man stands at his kitchen sink, puts down his glass and says, I can't make it on my own, and finally lets God in, yeah, and his new life begins. That's when you know you've got love in your life. It reaches out, grabs your heart, and you hold on tight. Gives you hope and a reason to fight for one more day. That's the way you know you've got love in your life. When an old man kneels at his wife's grave, surrounded by the preacher, family and friends, and everybody hears him say, goodbye, I love you, baby, I'll see you on the other side. Oh, that's when you know. That's when you know you've got love in your life. It reaches out, grabs your heart, and you hold on tight. your life. You've got love in your life. Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Okay, so yeah, these are our last songs. So thank you for coming out. This is awesome. I didn't think I was gonna get to play in anything my first semester. This is sweet. I came to this in September, and it's awesome to play here. So thank you, Stan. Thanks for playing on my tunes, dudes and gals. Yeah. So when we were rehearsing. We were like talking about like order or something, and Stan said he was going to do that. He was like, "Yeah, well, that's my cut, so I should do that last." So I'm going to play a new song that is not my single. I don't have any of those. But if it were, if I did, it wouldn't be this song because I just wrote it. So I'm a little nervous. I wrote it about it's more upbeat than the last two, and I wrote it about like. The concept of like when you're involved with somebody that doesn't have to be serious, and believe me, it wasn't serious, but you're this is like Gossip Girl. I'm so sorry. So you're like involved with someone, and then it ends, and it's it's casual, and then you see them a week or a month later, and you're just like, oh, they look so good. Damn it. And it's just for a second you're just like, damn it, shouldn't have screwed that up. So this is about that. It's called Give Me Back to You. Snapping and clapping encouraged. It's easy when you walk like that on the street. You tell me when your heart might have skipped a few beats. You're just too irresistible, my baby. The clothes you wear and the way you talk, the attitude you bring when you're feeling strong. You make it just a sin for any man to say maybe. You say you don't know what you got till it's gone, but I still disagree. All that time I was letting you go, I knew you, you knew me. I just hate that it's been so long since you cared for me. Now I run into you just to see. I miss your love, baby, and I miss loving you. I miss you telling me what to do. So hand it all to me, and if I go home with you, let it be. Oh, I miss your love, baby, and I miss loving you. I miss you telling me what to do. I miss your heart, baby, it's the last thing I do. I win you back and I'll give me back to you. I've gone insane. I promise that it's only for you, and only for a special kind of situation. 'Cause that's the way you play the game, and I'm a tiger that you'll never tame. Thank you very much.
Jake Ohlbaum.
Well, dang. All right. Well, this is my last song, and I want to thank Stan for selecting me and all these lovely people for Berklee in the round. And this last song I'm going to sing is called Silent Stranger. I don't know about you guys, but I've played in a few bars, like lots of drinkers. And just one man came up to me, like, after sipping his gin, saying, "You're going to go somewhere, kid." And I was like, "Oh, yeah, okay, whatever, man." But I wrote this song about him. I still don't know his name. I don't know anything about him, but this one's for the drunk man at the bar. As the smoke clears in the whiskey bar, it's Tuesday night, the sky is dark. It's time for me to sing my little song. The only thing that matters to me is the patrons get my melodies. And just for a minute, I'd feel like a shooting star. I don't gotta go nowhere, I don't need to see anything, 'cause the way I play to the world means everything to me. Setting up all my own sounds, sharing all of my dreams with a silent stranger sipping his gin, staring right at me. The stranger says you gotta get away to Nashville, Tennessee, where country lives in the songwriter's dream. People gonna try to tear me down, but my family is standing proud, telling me that they'll always believe. Maybe this dream ain't so crazy. I don't gotta go nowhere, I don't need to see anything, 'cause the way I play to the world means everything to me. Setting up all my own sounds, sharing all of my dreams with a silent stranger sipping his gin, staring right at me. Ooh. I'm gonna go somewhere, I'm gonna see everything, 'cause the way I play to the world means everything to me. Sitting up on my own sounds, sharing all of my dreams with a silent stranger sipping his gin, staring right at me.
Allie Brill
Thank you.
and Lauren Murphy, too.
Oh, yes, Lauren Murphy.
Yeah, give it up
Yes.
for Lauren, the accompanist
Woo!
and background support. By the way, before you do your last song, too,
Yeah.
we should give a round of applause to all these guys back here and running the cameras, and Josh and Steve. These guys
And
work.
to our lovely audience. Thank
And
you
our
for
audience,
being
of course.
here. Thank you. So, and thank you guys so much for playing and sharing your stories and your songs. It's really inspiring. Yeah. And so this this last song is one that everybody can join in on at the end. I think you'll all catch on. It's called "Going Somewhere," which is really similar to her song, but completely different at the same time. Same theme. Okay. Oh, 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 oh. Walking on the sidewalk, seeing how they all talk one by one. Two
by two. Some are on their cell phone, some are all alone, singing it strong, singing it blue. What do you do when you're alone? What do you do when you're lost? You just keep going, 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 going somewhere. Going, 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 going somewhere. Not knowing, 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 knowing how to get there. You just gotta keep going, going, going somewhere. Oh, whoa, oh, whoa, whoa, oh, whoa, oh, whoa, oh, whoa, whoa. Look at everyone, look at how they have fun, look at how they laugh, how they cry. Some are looking down, looking all around at the ground, at my face, at the sky. What do you do when you're alone? What do you do when you're lost? You just keep going, 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 going somewhere. Going, 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 going somewhere. Not knowing, 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 knowing how to get there. You just gotta keep going, going, going somewhere, yeah. Oh, oh, whoa, oh, 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 whoa, oh, whoa, whoa, oh, whoa, oh, whoa, oh, whoa, whoa, oh, whoa, oh, whoa, oh, whoa, whoa. You're going, going somewhere. Going, going somewhere. And knowing, knowing, knowing someday you'll get there. You just gotta keep going, 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 going somewhere. Sing along, sing along, sing along with me, will you? Oh, whoa, oh, whoa, oh, whoa, whoa. 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 Going, 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 Thank you, guys.
All right.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you very much, everyone. Happy holidays. I hope they are safe and wonderful, and I hope to see you back in January. End of January, we've got a really nice lineup. They were postponed because of the hurricane, but the special guest that will be joining the round is our own Livingston Taylor. So it should be a lot of fun. Really good group. So once again, thank you. Have a good night.